Work? That should work. Oh god. I'm gonna move the camera too much. Oh, why? What do I do to tape this? There's already so much tape. Right. Microphone? Microphone. Microphone? Alright. I'm gonna be a lot more quiet on this one because of how everything's set up. Now I'm turned away. I'm just gonna crank this up a bit. Hopefully it doesn't ruin everything. But I've got the old boom microphone out. Break up the sensitivity. Too much? And then this is selected, so bring that back to life. Perfect. And then I just have to remember how to do stop motion animations. It's been so long since I've done this. And I don't know. I think everything is in place. Everything's taped down properly for the most part. This could use some more tape though. The fun thing about stop motion is how much you have to set up. I've got a bunch of ticky-tack on everything so it doesn't move. Alright. Put that down there. This is on, right? Yep. The first step, Space Goonie! Little Sam is sending me messages while I'm live streaming. Talking about Alex Horn! I'm a little bit away from the microphone. I'm still just taping stuff to the floor. That's just the whole rug. There's not much I can do about that. Don't move it. Just don't move it. Yeah, I was trying to decide whether or not to just do some stop motion. Look at how much this camera moves. Oh, hey Pat. Yeah, she sent me a picture of little Alex and said they're currently obsessed with Taskmaster. All right, this is locked. This is locked. Yeah, I'm just in an awkward position here where I'm like, the only way to really do this is to literally just put my knee between the tripod legs, and that's just like, look at those slight little movements there. It's about time. It's about time. It's a very accessible show. It's too accessible. But speaking of Greg Davies, YouTube kept suggesting this Greg Davis. All right, this is too far. I'm just gonna have to remember to make sure my hands are down. I forget what it was called now. That Greg Davies show, or well, it's like his old sketch group, which is also weird to see him just younger, and just a little more full of so much more life than he is in the more recent episodes of Taskmaster. Hey. Oh, too far. Alright, should have stuck with what I had. And just keep your feet in place. A little bit awkward, it always is, but I've got like my monitors off to the left that I have to look at so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, now the microphone is too loud. But whatever the name is, I already forget it, and I don't like the name. I think it's weird. But there's like, I don't know, there's only a few episodes, I think, probably just 6 of the series. My driving arm, my driving arm. Now I need to know what it's called. It up. Looking it up. Do. If I see it, it's going to be so easy to remember. Yes, we are Clang. We are Klang, Clang. And the first episode, like, I thought it was going to be more of, like, just kind of a live-ish sketch show. And it's, I don't know, it's more of just, like, an absurdist, like, Pee-wee's Playhouse type of show, where they're still like, hey, we're going to have, like, weird situations we have to deal with. We're running a town, I guess, and it just takes place in this one spot, this, like, office, but then they kind of go out and do little adventures. But yeah, like the first episode, I was like, I don't know about this. Does this suck? It's got some bits that are like, you know, just funny, but it's like, if it wasn't Greg Davies, I wouldn't care. I don't think. I think I'd just be like, I'm tired of this already. But episode 2, I thought was way better, and I was like, oh, maybe I will watch all of these. Episode 2 really brings it back around. But like, I don't know, it's not like Auntie Donna, where like when a song comes on, you're like, yay, song! It's like how, whatever, old 90s shows were like, now it's the time where we sing a song, and a lot of times I'm just like, I don't care for this. Oh. This table's so dusty. And then episode 3... Still connected. Alright. And episode 3, I got like a quarter way into it, then I started skipping ahead, then I was like, I don't think I care anymore. But like, I wanted to. It was like, well... it's still something to watch. You know, when you've just watched an episode of Taskmaster and you want more Taskmaster. But, yeah, when I sent it to you, I was like, I think I might like this. Like, so far, so good. And then I finished watching it, and then second episode, I was like, even better. But it wasn't great, but third episode, I was like, I grow weary of this. I still might try to watch the rest. Also, YouTube was like, hey, we don't have all the episodes anymore, so deal with that. But again, not some. I don't hate it, but it is just. It's not silly enough, but it's like too silly to be a sitcom, like to care about the actual story, and it's not silly enough to be a constant whirlwind of fun. All right, less further. Ah! I only did one frame. Why am I doing this? Why am I making myself crazy? Let's just this way. There we go. One frame. 2 frames. Oh my god. And the cord that connects the camera to the computer just barely hangs on. So, of course, that's also running just right in front of me. So it's... If I could film any of this without affecting all the lights, you would see a mess. Of course, before I started setting this up the other day, I just had that Orco painting taking up my whole room. Oh, I don't like that. Been a while since I did some stop motioning. I want to keep you up there. I wish he was connected to the chair in some way. Also not quite what I'm going for, but whatever. This is just goofy nonsense. I'm trying to do super expertise animation here. Just trying to have Skeletor repeatedly punch Iron Man in the crotch. Oh man. This dumb little, whatever it's gonna be, 30-second, 40-second gag. Not even a joke, just... America's Funniest Home Videos nonsense. Will have cost, you know, outside of everything else, like the foam that I had for a while, the Skeletors, the furniture, the cameras, the lights, the ridiculously expensive stop motioning program, but just for this one, it's like this part right here of this dumb little punching Iron Man in the crotch. Oh god, oh my god, I hit the cord. Everything seems fine. I don't even know. I think I threw the receipt out, which I should have saved for next year's taxes. Can't remember what any of these buttons are anymore. Oop, 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 oop. All right. First frame still sucks, and I don't want it. And although I'm starting here with the animation, there's going to be some other shots, no pun intended, but close up and then wider and then those have been things. But like, I forget what this was. Like, I got some other stuff too, but I think this was like $30, like over $30, and he doesn't actually do anything other than, you know, I can move him around or whatever. But he will say some stuff, and I can get away with him saying stuff because he's inside of a robot helmet. And then, you know, Skeletor's jaw isn't perfect for as far as talking goes.
Is everybody in the groove?
Oh, I see.
Stick around.
This goes to the end, right? Yes. I was like, as I was getting it, I'm just like, I don't care about Iron Man. Honestly, I was never a big Iron Man fan as far as superhero go, or the need to get their action figures. And I was like, I do kind of like the idea. I was like, I want to take him home. I want to put a rod in his back and just make him float around or something like that. Like just do some, just a little Iron Man effects or whatever, just to mess around with it. I'm like, I'll do that, even though I have a million other just robots and whatnot. I mean, I also, like, not that long ago, picked up this guy. Was on sale. There's the ghost of the forest trooper, jungle trooper, Endor trooper. I forget what these guys are called. Bike trooper. But these guys were always my favorite. Like, I loved that design, that outfit, that helmet, forever. And it was just like, oh, it was like, I don't know, like $12 or something like that, or you know, $15, whatever it was. It was a lot cheaper than they normally are. I was like, I'll come up with something for him to do, and I still haven't. And then I was just gonna do Iron Man stuff. I'm like, I'm too lazy to move Skeletor's living room around. I don't know. Oh, that's just how that song ends. I thought I did something. Comes to a sudden stop. And there's also people outside throwing stuff in the dumpster, so it sounds like something broke. Alright, I want this to be very... ease out slow. This is already way too many frames. But, we'll get faster as we go. I also didn't really test the posing, so I'm not even really sure what it's going to do. I just had a slight idea. Anyway, I pulled out Iron Man, and then I moved the Stormtrooper out of the way because it was just him and Skeletor sitting in the living room for the longest time. But like I said, I just had a painting over top of it and all the paint in front of that to paint on the canvas, whatever. Now, the important thing here is not to move Iron Man at all. Until he starts talking, he just has to be 100% unaffected. But I mean, anyway, going back to buying an Iron Man for this dumb little thing where I'm like, I could give it away after that. And I was like, I should animate more. It was like, I have so many just dumb or even cool figures that I'm like, this is a cool figure just to have or whatever. But I'm like, I only have a few out on display. The rest of them are just in a bin for the purposes of animating eventually. Alright, this is really awkward. You probably think, like, I'm just looking at the action figures and posing it out, but, like, I'm grabbing them with to the right of me and then looking way over to the left to see where the onion skin, to see where the last frame is. I want this to be really fast, so I remind myself here not to slow it down. Just nice on ones. Also super distracting because I keep talking, and normally I don't talk while I animate. And if I do, it stops me from doing whatever I'm doing. This thing? That's a book that says Learning French, and this is the cup that comes with the Ian Malcolm action figure that, you know, supposedly has the whatchamacallit, the ripple from the Tyrannosaur. Hey, Captain! Sometimes you gotta take the time to make a rhyme about punching Iron Man in his crotch. And Koch. Looks like you got a lot of projects you're building up. And I just saw you're just like, I'm taking ADHD medication. Now I'm just gonna get things done. Did I just move the whole camera? Oh my god. Either way. Still terrified of the things you're going to come up with and can't wait to see them. And very happy that some of those projects are just projects you wanted to do instead of, hey, aside from my many charity projects, I'm doing something for me. And it seems, as I say that out loud, weird, you know, to be like, congratulations on doing something for you instead of those dumb old charities. Like, only because if anybody's new and doesn't know, Captain Barbie does so much stuff all the time, and he's just like, has the unstoppable need to do things for charity reasons, getting shot at, pulling people from buildings and whatnot, raising their dogs when they're no longer able to for the saddest reasons possible, and and I'm just like, I'm over here trying to play with toys. The charity, like, the money I should have, you know, got some, donated money to the food bank or brought money to the food bank or something like that. I spent my money on an Iron Man action figure. And but I didn't need it. It's like I said, like, I've got a Stormtrooper that could kind of probably do the same thing. I've got a Halo. I don't play Halo. I don't know any of the Halo characters. I know that it's not Master Chief. I just got some guy. Again, it was on sale for like $9 or something. And I was like, hey, there's a robot guy. I'll definitely animate this guy. And I haven't even taken him to the package, but he's got so many extra hands that I'm like, how could I not? How could I not?
Punch, 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 and a ding sound will be added for the sound effects.
Yeah, so far everybody, like, I don't take them. And that's why I don't finish half the things that I start, probably. We've made contact. Hey, what if I want to say something? Can I say things still? But you can see me moving and talking, because if I'm not moving and talking, I have no reason to really say things, even though it sounds like my voice is still coming from wherever your voice is. I'm clearly just on the screen. Yep, it works. You can still say things while you're on screen, and if that's all you have to say about that. No, I don't have much to say. Just you know, how long you gonna linger with that crotch contact, as Space Goody is pointing out? You gonna finish the animation? Is it gonna hold there for a minute, but you just want a quick ding, and then get that fist right out of there. Get that fist right out of there. Oh man. I want it for 2 frames. Alright, I'm gonna... Bending, slight bit more. Slight. Lean forward a little bit without being weird. There we go. Light cell. Things I drew made it into a movie! Oh, that would be crazy. That just registered to me the idea of making a stop motion of me making stop motion. Oh, the 2 layers of anim. Oh, I can barely having like, if not for the fact that Iron Man is just mostly standing still in this, like animating more than one character at a time is like, no, you're gonna have to pay me thousands of dollars an hour. It's not fun anymore. But again, there's always stuff that like, I'm sure if I mentioned it on work stream or this stream. I think it was work stream because I think I did it since the last this stream. Still in the same spot. Yeah, just a little bit further. Wait. Nope. Yeah, my friend Ryan there from Urethra Franklin was like, hey, here's this logo I'm working on. Like, do you think I could make it better in Microsoft Paint? And I'm like, yeah, of course you can. You can do anything. While at the same time, just mostly just like, I could do this exact same thing, clean it up in a few minutes, and then made my own version. And I was just like, oh, wow. It's like, it's so great, like, when... You know, having people like you, like people that have been helping out, because it's like, hey, we just started a band. You know, we don't have money. Bands never have money. And it's like, yeah, it's great to actually be able to help people out. Charity feels good. I see why you do it. But also the double edge to that sword is of course also like, hey, when you're, you know, when I go somewhere, if you aren't even a remotely popular band, I'll be like, hey, I'll see people like putting those stickers and those patches of the thing that I made, and you know, I get to see my stuff and stuff. Like even when somebody sends me or links to me an Instagram post of just like, hey, like with you, like, I got my mug in the mail. Like when Laser Sharks just like posted her picture of her shirt or whatever, and anything that I've drawn, like being able to see it somewhere is always like, yeah. And even more so, it's like it's in a video or a movie. Like, it's the best feeling ever. And also the coloring book thing. Like there's a lot of things that are like it's weird. Like some people will, like I just got one the other day that I just didn't respond to, where somebody's just like, draw me. Here are some pictures of me. Draw a picture of me. Like, and I didn't even respond at all, because just like, no. Like, if you think I'm desperate for ideas or things to draw, like, then you don't know me at all. And also, you know, I've got 1,000 things to do. Like, you're also catching me in a moment when I don't want to do anything ever. But then in other instances where it's just like, hey, I'm doing a thing, like, I want to be involved in that without, you know, having to, you know, write a contract or sign over my time, or just like, hey, if I could add to this thing. Without feeling put out. I mean, it literally said, draw me like one of your French girls. Like, I feel uncomfortable. Whereas certain other people, if they were like, draw me like one of your friend's girls, I'd be like, yeah, give me 5 minutes. I'll do that because, you know, they're an actual friend or somebody who I actually want to draw. It's International Drawing Day. Oh, Foxney. This is the one day I'm not doing that. I mean, I did draw today. All day. It's always an international something day, I guess. Just have to pick your favorites. Ugh. International Brine Shrimp Day. Brine shrimp playing on the beach. Hey, do they play volleyball? No, that's just a picture. Nonsense. Soup coming in hot, coming in hot. It's gonna be all over the place. Turn slightly. Where's the loop button? I don't remember how anything works anymore. There we go. Ding, 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 tick ding, ding, tick ding, ding, tick ding, ding, bow, bow, bow. All right, stop. I'm playing with toys. So it's pretty good. Alright. Oh, that's like only a second. Oh my god. Alright. Gonna get a few more punches in there. Funny, whenever you guys mention VR chat, I almost never ever think about the fact that it's, you know, in VR, like with the helmet and the little gloves and whatnot. I'm always just thinking like, oh, it's just a thing where you virtually all have these different avatar characters. Just fully forgetting that, like, oh yeah, you're probably standing somewhere with all the gear on. Ah, that makes sense. Getting further away. Moving time. You just have to go home and don't stay here. I know you can move to a home. I know you want to move to a home that's different. What did I just do? Okay, yeah. Take people at karaoke. But VR karaoke does sound, although I don't know if I can handle actual VRing. But the magically anonymous world of, hey, I'm just Bleep Blop Florty too, and I'm just gonna, and I'm here to sing for you. Here's the karaoke and how the karaoke goes. If the words are wrong, then nobody knows, or I guess you do because you can read it on the screen, but just go along and don't be mean. I'm just here to have fun. And that's okay if I don't sing along the words in a proper way. Oh, man. Not a proper fist. I think I'm gonna have to do that plan that I had a million years ago and make a sweater for Skeletor so we can have some long sleeves to cover his joints and use all of those extra hands that I paid way too much money for. Yeah, with this thumb out, the uppercut looks weird. But anyway. Bing! Oh, moved everything. Good. Oh, there we go. There. Alright, Skeleton Man. I'm gonna have to try. Put your outfit back on. Just keep your top strapped closed. Probably coming around wider. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's the slow process of stop motion, trying to make things move in time. Though they can't really move on their own, it becomes an animation grind. Move it a little bit more. Don't move the stuff around that you don't want to, or else you'll get angry at yourself. Ah, for the love of fun. Then an arm comes off, snap it back in. Everything's moving. Yeah. Out of place, you can't win. Grab some more sticky stuff. Mold it around in your hands. Stick those feet down. There we go. Now. Oh, come on now. This is why you have magnets in your feet. You should be good. You should be good. yelling at inanimate objects for the things that they do. But it's all on you. And punch. Clang. real close to the microphone. Oh, good. All right. Okay. So far, so good. This is the point in the animation time where I accidentally move something around. Oh, I hit a light, but that's okay. Oh, everything is in a different place. I can see now. Okay. It should just be a very slight. Should be very slight jump of the whole entire camera. Has the chat not been working? Because if it hasn't been working, it's working now. Typing thoughts out into the void, trying to escape the noid. Get your pizza on sale now. Things don't work, but that's the way it is. Hey, fun fact, you were on the wrong camera the whole time, so I was in the other corner instead of this corner? Oh, you look like a fool. No one can even tell you because the chat didn't even work and you didn't even know. You didn't even know nothing. You're busy over playing with your toys like a crazy person. Yeah, well, it's fine. Oh, the audio is probably fairly buzzy. I can see why the audio is buzzy. I'll turn this down a little bit. And this one down a little bit. Yeah, because I've got the, whatchamacallit. I should have just switched out to a different microphone altogether, but my voice is higher pitched. Did I hit a pitch thing? What's going on? Oh, okay. It's just a glitchy night of the internet. All the servers need to take a break. Oh, I'm not on the right window. Well, at least I haven't been saying too much. So, audio-wise, that's not a huge deal. Unless the music is also compressing. Of course, I don't know, my internet was a little slow and weird today. Might be something to do with that. Now these arm joints are too solid. I can't get any in between. In between poses. Oh no! Now it's back in place. Alright. Oh my god. Yep, everything moved that time for sure. Oh my god. How long is this so far? 5 seconds? Oh my god. Alright, anyway, the whole, not point of this one, but I've recorded, written a bunch of other ones. This one I just wrote down what it's going to be. Instead of recording the audio first, I'm just going to record a bunch of stuff that will work with audio that I put in after the fact and edit it so that it'll do what I needed to do. Not a ton of dialogue in this one as well. Alright, that looks way better than I thought it was going to, honestly. Hey, Venom Visions! Wave emote, wave emote. Ting, 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 ting. I mean, aside from Iron Man slowly bending backwards, which is still fine, Bellator looks a lot more fluid than I thought he was going to. And you almost can't notice how many times I moved the entire camera. I'm doing pretty good. Playing with my toys. Trying to make some silly nonsense. Try this. Alright, so one more punch. Here's the end. Alright. Thanks, Venom! Alright, what was his arms like? He's just talking. And then, how far down? Settle his head a little bit. One more. Big. Why aren't you? Go back one. There we go. One more big punch. Looking him in the eyes. Gotta get his face. Face in the right place. His arms down. try to add another slight movement so it settles instead of big movement. Okay, Skeletor's mouth to open and close a bit. He'll just be going.
He-Man, Iron Man.
Mostly just mumbling until we go up on some close-ups of his face, so that he might talk. Did that arm go up? Down. All right, that's good. One more. Go.
Yeah, roundhouse.
Oh, damn it. I was gonna hit the camera. Hit the camera again, my friends. Whoa. What was that? Alright, I'm gonna take another frame and see if it makes that sound again. Bing. Alright, I don't know what that was. Some sort of feedback of the camera taking noise. Just exploding through all of the sound outputs, I guess. I don't know. I felt that, felt that through my core. Like a connected ping, ping, ping. No, it didn't. Undo. All right. Further. There we go. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like it got electrocuted. I mean, in theory, like the cord that I do have plugged into my frame capturing box here. This thing, it's ghosted in. I did have it plugged in, and the cord that it's plugged in with is fairly frayed, but the wires themselves seem okay. It's just the outer bit. Anyway, I should definitely replace that, and I'll assume that that's the reason. Was maybe I did almost get electrocuted. Alright, I don't know also what happened there. I took some extra frames for some reason. Alright. Bing. already 8:30. Doing this for a while. I'm gonna go with one more little attack. And I'll save the rest for tomorrow, because I have to move the camera around, do the other shots. Might get messy, it already has, but that's fine. Just push some clay over that foot to keep it in place. Then, oh, that's as high as his leg could go. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Come on. Do it. Oh no. So close. So close. Oh, a little bit higher. Come on, you can do this, Skeletor. Look on the frame. That'll do. That'll do. A little bit further. Iron. Moving too far. Now he's everywhere. That'll do. Very quickly. Go back to the seating position. As long as everyone moves fast. That's how Family Guy gets so much stuff done. Whole show is like 6 drawings. And occasionally somebody will have to stay up all night doing some of the amazing stuff with 1,000 drawings. But most of it's just like, I'll just draw this over here, and I'll just draw this other thing over there. Slightly. Oh, don't you dare. Fairly noticeable pile of frames. Anyway, let's see how it all works. Oh, that still works. That still works. the time again. 7 seconds. That's pretty good. 7 seconds in like less than 2 hours. Yeah, I think that's a silly and fun enough little kick. Does what I want it to do. All the clanging sound effects will do a lot of the work when that comes around. What if I actually move the microphone over to where I can see what's going on? But for now, that's it. You said it won't end up being a long one. This one should end up being like, I don't know, I want to say less than 30 seconds, but who knows? And just have to film some of the stuff that's more reusy. The only problem is, you know, again, when you think of an idea that in my head it's just like, oh, if it's in like non-stop motion animation, I can just, you know, animate Skeletor punching and then just reuse it, so he just keeps punching. But this was like, oh yeah, with stop motion I can't just animate it once and then let it repeat. I have to just keep reanimating it. So at least in doing that though, it creates this little bit of extra life. Because all the little punches aren't the same. Which again, I think is a lot of the reason I like doing this, because it doesn't end up being too robotic and stale for something that technically should be quite robotic and stale. But anyway, that's what I got so far. Hopefully before the end of the week I'll finish it off. If not, tomorrow night. Like I said, there's not much left to do, really. I love you too, Captain Barmy. Doing my best. Just doing my best to make things. And again, every time you seem to be inspired to do things, if this has anything to do with that, then yay, I did something good. But if it's all just of your own volition, also just as good. But anyway, hopefully with a little bit of extra audio, this will be a little bit more funny than just punching Iron Man in the crotch. But at the heart of it, it's basically just going to be Iron Man getting punched in the crotch. That's what the internet is based on. You know, if you're not going to commit hate crimes or go out shooting people, then the other thing that people enjoy is, you know, crotch shots. Just the internet, America's Funniest Home Videos, it's all the same. Just crotch shot it up. As long as I'm not the one being crotch shotted at any of these little things, then everyone wins and everything's fine. You're too short. That's too weird. Be like, just like kicking a football. Anyway, like I said, my back hurts. I've completely turned into a question mark in the last hour. Oh, one of my wires just fell. Oh, so I'm gonna move everything back where it was and straighten out my back. And I'll talk to you guys either Friday if you're around. Oh, actually, no. It's a weird holiday Friday, so I probably won't be doing the Streamlabs stream till the next Friday. So it'll be next Tuesday. We'll do this again, and we'll probably draw something by then. But at least I'll have done some stop motion in between then. I want to do a new intro for Skeletor's little house. Maybe I'll do that as well. Anyway, always great to talk at you guys. Space Goody and Pat. Give little Sam a hug for me. If you still, you know, see people in real life. And everyone else, Sue Covenant Hop and Captain Barmy and Voxney, and I don't know if Miles is floating around or whoever else. Everybody have a good week. You know, if you have some spare time, either use it to relax and nap, or to have a weird little fun side project, a little hobby. that hopefully entertains you with your Skeletors and Iron Man. Because I assume everybody, you know, everybody's got some Skeletors and Iron Men in their home, right? Is it not just me? I do have some other Stormtroopers, but they're like from the newer Star Wars movies. What I do need is one of the old styles. Anyway, that has nothing to do with anything. That's just me looking at a Stormtrooper while I'm talking. Everybody have a good night. And yeah, like I said, thanks for hanging out.
Oh. What about me? Where did the guy go? I must have kicked him away. Yeah, I can be doing two things at once. Yeah. We could have been, you know, going to a closer shot and then you wouldn't see. Of course, I'm holding a bottle in this shot, and then in the other shot, the stop motioning, I'm not holding anything. Anyway, good day, He-Man.
That was weird. Have a great day. Always coming in hot with the soup. Hot with the soup. Don't you dare dupe. Soup coming in hot. He's not a bot. Alright, that is all. Genuinely, I don't know where anything is. My setup is like all over the place right now, so I'm literally like, how do I even end the stream? Where's my mouse? Have a good night, everybody. Hydrate.